And welcome back for part 2 of Show and Tell. So, here are some little 5x5 canvases that I did. I like this one. Got a lot of cells with this, and this is just paint and Floetrol and a little bit of water. And we have this one. And this one I had silicone in because of the different cells. And this is one I'm going to be embellishing on because that kind of looks like a dragon or a phoenix. Just haven't done it yet. And I have this one, which I really like. It is one of my favorites. Usually hangs on the wall like this. I really like the cells I got out of it as well. And this one I did kind of out of a leftover paints that I had, but my husband commented on it and said he really liked it, so it ended up being his. And this one I did was a dip. I like how it turned out. One of the first or second ones I did, and I had leftover paint on. I use butcher paper, shiny side up to do them on, and I had leftover paint, and I had an extra flat canvas, so I took in this one. This one will be getting embellished, but I really like how those parts came out on it. And there's been times I'm out of canvases and things to pour on. I did these two on wood. A friend of mine had some ends from something they were doing, and she let me have them, and I poured on them. I did do a primer spray paint on them before I painted them, or before I poured on them, but they're pretty heavy, so after I get them sprayed and stuff, I'll probably sell them as like being door stops or something, but they do nicely stand on end. And then I have this one. It was around 4th of July, so I went and did the red, white, and blue colors. And I also like to play with plaster Paris. It's a fun thing in my opinion. These are little flowers that I made. They're plaster Paris flowers, and I attached them to the canvas, and I did not quite know what to do with it, and I used food coloring in the plaster Paris to kind of give it, they were supposed to have color, but I didn't like the way they turned out. When I poured over them the paint, I thought the paint would cover them. I didn't prime it or anything or give it a white paint before I did it, and the colors came through still in the paint. And it's glow in the dark paint. It does glow pretty cool, but I'm going to embellish and do more with this one. And then, speaking of plaster Paris stuff, I had a mold for a skull. It's actually a Jello mold that you can use around Halloween, and I did that on it. And give me just a second. I will. Didn't think about sharing this with you when I started it, but this is one of the skulls that are not poured over. I'm probably going to end up pouring over for this one. I tried to make it like a purplish color for a skull, but it came out more orange and just a little bits of blue. When you put food coloring in the plaster Paris, as it dries, it gives you some really cool color results. I had one that I did blue and red in it to make it purple, and actually came out pretty cool, but it is at a friend's house at the moment, so I can't show you that one, but I'm going to end up pouring over this one. And I just put a paper clip in it to use as a hook so they can hang on the wall. This one was like a leftover paint pour, and parts of it do glow in the dark, and I have a clip in it. This is one of my daughter's favorite ones that I've done, and it hangs in the hallway. So, and I'm learning you can pour over a lot of different things. This is a little birdhouse that I poured over with leftover paints, but I like how it turned out. It is cute. It does still need sprayed and sealed, but I think it turned out pretty cool. Okay, and a few more canvases I have left, and I have embellished on a few of them. This one, in fact, ended up being my daughter's birthday present this year. Excuse me. I did the glitter on it, and then did black gloss. I still need to give it a nice sealant spray, but I haven't done that yet. And there are parts I did go back in, like some of these parts, and put a little bit more glow in the dark in it, so it does have a glow in the dark effect to it when the lights are out. Okay, and this set, my daughter really wanted to help mommy pick colors, and this was the color she picked. We did, I want to say we did a clean pour on this one, and they just blended pretty good after we turned them. Then this one, I put them in a dirty cup, and that is what came out of them all being put in the dirty cup. And these two, I still had some of the clean color left over from mixing them up, is what I call clean color, and then did a little bit of the dirty pour left over on it too. So kind of a little set of 4 of those. I only got a few more left here. I did this one, and it was going really well. It was sitting and drying, and I went and touched it right here, and it decided to have a lot of white came up with it, with the colors I did. So I'm going to be embellishing on this one. Piper, go lay down just for a minute, dog. I have this one. These were paints left over from one of the smaller ones I did, and I just felt like doing it. And when I did this one, I took a popsicle stick and kind of swirled through there and swirled on this part and swirled on it. I'm probably going to be embellishing on this one just because it has a lot of little characteristics to it. And these two, my last two that I have done at the moment, are actually commission pieces. So the guy wanted red, blue, turquoise, and white and purple. So this is the first one I did. I'm still needing to seal them. That one, this one, I did just a fun little everywhere kind of pour on it. And then this one, sorry about that, I did a tree ring pour on it and made sure I tilted it like that to get it to where it had the line effects on it. So those are the things I've gotten done so far. And like I said, I wanted to kind of share because I did put the PayPal on there, and just one video is not going to give you much to want to contribute towards those things on. So I hope you enjoyed a little insight as to things I have done, and I am definitely going to be doing more. But I want to thank you again for watching. Hope you enjoyed them. Maybe comment on ones you liked a little bit more, or any questions you have about it. Thank you again for watching, and do have a great day. Thank you. Bye.